people on the vertical side, welcome in. How are you guys doing, vertical siders? You guys get the first test. That's how the vertical side usually is. You guys are just pretty much the test. Chat experiment. Let's go live. Also, welcome in everybody on the Twitch and the YouTube side. Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful day. Let me see. Doom Dizzle, thank you for coming in first. Kaboom Kebab, welcome in. A second off, congrats. What's the saying? If you ain't first, you're last. So unfortunately you were last today, but Kaboom to Kebab, hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Glaxo, welcome in. Trago? Is that what does that mean? I'm assuming that means third in some country, right? What country is that? What is Trago? Trago in English. Oh, it's Spanish. Well, I'm unfortunately in Canada, so I guess I should have known that, but still. I should just know everything, really. I should just know every little encompassing detail about the world. I should just be an expert. There's really no, yeah. I have no excuse for my my ignorance. Also, you guys, your chats aren't appearing on the screen. Granted, there hasn't been a chat, so we'll let me fix that first, and then we'll get going. We'll probably also try and figure out what game we should play next because yeah, now that Fallout 4 permadeath is done, I'm like, well, we're not gonna be playing Fallout 4 permadeath again because you know how long that's gonna take again to get to that point. So maybe at some point we'll attempt it again, maybe down the road. But at the moment, I'm like, I'm gonna be honest. It took a little bit of my soul. I still haven't gone back to watch the clip of myself dying because I just know that it was a very stupid mistake. I'm gonna also say I was kind of distracted with a raid, right? So someone raided into us. Machinosaur, thank you. So the excitement of the raid kind of caught up with me, and I got killed in Fallout permadeath. So I don't want to put the blame on Machinosaur, but at the same point, you know, it's very consequent. You know, the coincidence. It's it's there. It's no coincidence. I mean, it was on purpose. It was a conspiracy. Okay, let me see. You guys should be able to see the chats on the screen now. Yeah, but we're gonna be playing Minecraft. Minecraft's just kind of I didn't really have like a solid choice for what I wanted to play today. Crimson Desert, I'm a little bit I hate to say it, but I'm like I think I'm falling off a little bit on Crimson Desert. I don't know if it's because I'm also just in the same area. Maybe I've also been playing a lot of the game, so you know, maybe it's one of those things where I have to give it some break time. But like, I don't know. There's something to it where I'm like, I'm left craving a little bit more from Crimson Desert. Also, I just noticed I got a burn on my pinky. I burned my pinky at some point. I just wake up with mysterious burns on my body. I'm like, huh, how did this happen? That's, I don't know if that's good. Some pyromaniac ghost is, taunting me in the middle of my sleep. Hi 40. How are you doing, Galaxa? How's your, how's your Thursday coming along? Is it a good Thursday? Or is it the worst Thursday in your life? I'm assuming it's probably not that. Hi, bro. Messi! It's Messi! Unfortunately, I'm not a very a big fan of Messi or Ronaldo, so, you know, my overreaction was just a rouge. But, you know, Messi, welcome in, welcome in. Unless you're just named after Messi, in which case, my bad. Nothing, if not, if Dan Ordinary. Dan Ordinary. For some reason, I feel like that's a movie title, Dan Ordinary. It'd be a movie with like Steve Carell where he's in pajamas. On the cover art, it'd be like he's in pajamas, he's holding a cup of coffee. What? That's so random. I don't know why Steve Carell comes to mind when I hear the name Dan Ordinary. That's a very Steve Carell name. Leffa Morgan, welcome in. What's up? The same old thing. It's just a ceiling. No, right, nothing much. We're just, we're chit-chatting. We're, chomping at the bit. Just, before we go into the game. Uh, we will be playing Minecraft Hardcore. I don't remember last time. Did I leave off on a good world, or did I, like, die and just... I don't even remember what happened last time we played Minecraft Hardcore. Did I leave off on a world that is intact? We'll see. Also, I have like a one poof of hair that like keeps popping up. It's very consistently annoying. Oh, nope, it's gone. I'm waiting for it to pop up again though. Hey bro, can you send greetings to Elva Gina? Who's Elva Gina? This better not be one of those things where I say Elva Gina's name 3 times and it summons her to my room. Who's Elva Gina? I'm gonna keep saying Elva Gina. It's gonna be some kind of... Let me see. I'm gonna search it up real quick. Never mind. Hey bro, can you send greetings to... Well, greetings, Elva Gina, of course. I don't know who you are, but welcome to the stream. Fucking auto. Fucking auto. Oh, is it autocorrect that you were talking about, Ohm? Also, Kaboom, welcome in. Lucinda, welcome in. Jeeve, Skip, I don't know what you're saying on YouTube, to be honest. Hello, last time you died. You talking about the last time I died on YouTube, or on the permadeath? It was yesterday. That was the last time I died. Yes, autocorrect. Okay. I still don't know if I get the full understanding of what you're saying though, Ohm. But Lucinda, how are you doing? How's your Thursday? Same with you, Kaboom. What are you guys getting up to on this this wonderful Thursday? I think I was asking you yesterday, Kaboom. I don't know if you actually heard, but I seen that NBA 2K26 was on the Xbox Game Pass now, and I'm like, oh, does that have a good career mode? Though wasn't that like the last good career mode when Spike Lee directed it? All right, well if you let me see this. 1 minute. 1 minute. Do. Let me just do this real quick. Are you a baby I don't know if you should be saying goo gaga in the chat. That's a very baby-like talk. I only accept one language, and that's English. Unless we're discussing like another language. Okay, I'm just trying to read things here. App, App Indie Bull Tihai? I'm gonna say some horribly offensive thing in like the language that I don't know. That's why I don't like to say phrases that are just sent to me in the chat, to be honest. Alright, well, let me see. Thank God schools are closing. I'm so tired of all the work. Are schools closing? That sounds like a post-apocalyptic kind of event. I don't know if that's a good thing, is it? No. It says, do you speak Hindi? Well, the answer to that is no. And I would advise against trying to get me to say any other phrases in a foreign language where it may or may not be offensive. I know yours was probably nicely intended, but there's gonna be a day when someone comes in and he's like, say this in this language, and I'm gonna say it, and it's gonna be like the worst insult I could have said. I'm gonna be banned from going to France. I don't want to be banned from France. I want to see London, I want to see Paris, I want to see France. It's a little but wrong, but we'll be good. You said what? School's closing? Hopefully schools aren't closing. Alright, let me get back to the Minecraft at hand here though. Of course, Minecraft is life. Minecraft is, it's gonna last. hundreds of years after humanity falls. It's just gonna be Minecraft. I don't know what that means. Let me get Minecraft open though. Do you? Oh yeah, Minecraft Pocket. Is it Minecraft Pocket Edition? No, it's Java Edition. It's the one with the coffee or whatever. Oh wait, a minute. I have Minecraft on the wrong screen. I've always been a Java Edition loyalist, except on the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One, and whatever other console I might have played Minecraft on that wasn't originally, PC. 1 minute. I think my hair is just cursed to give one annoying bit. Okay, so I think last time we were going on World 11, right? Oh, so you guys can't see the game. Let me do this real quick. People on the vertical side, don't you worry. Minecraft is coming on back on the screen right now. Oh, nope. 1 minute, you guys can't see me here either. There you go, now you guys can see me. By the way, you will play with us right now. I will not be playing with you guys. Unfortunately, I think I've said this last time, but I'm like, that will be like a certain time at some point maybe. Where, if I ever decide to set up a server, but I feel like I don't want the risk of, handling the Minecraft server. I do think that could be potential for disaster. Is Minecraft on the screen? Why is it not working? Oh, there you go. Now it's working. Between Minecraft, Java, and Bedrock, which one do you prefer to be the best? Isn't Minecraft, Bedrock, and Java like pretty much the same thing, but just minor differences in isn't there like some minor differences between the bosses and some mob types? I thought the Bedrock had more mobs. I don't know if I'm right about that one, but I don't know. I'm like, if you grew up playing Minecraft Bedrock, it's probably not that big of a deal, honestly. You're probably like you're playing the same old Minecraft, really. It's pretty much the same thing. From what I hear, Minecraft Bedrock Edition, that's what it's called, right? Isn't that like just the better one to play on from now on? Like that's the more modern one? I may be wrong on that, but I thought it was. I'm gonna check this world out and see. Okay, so this is a world we were working on. Oh yeah, because we got the treasure. Okay, I remember. Like, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Can I make a server? No. I'm gonna prefer to play solo. Like I said, the whole goal is for me to beat the Minecraft hardcore on the solo. It's something I haven't done. Kaboom! I got it. I got the water. Okay, first thing I do fucking next week is I'm buying a new bottle because this bottle pisses me off every time. Every time I use this bottle, there's like a little bit of like there's a little bit of a leak that just springs at random. I don't know where it comes from. I feel like every hole I cover up, and somehow a leak always comes out around the bottom. I'm pissed. I'm angry. I'm annoyed. Get a new bottle after every stream. You know how expensive that would be? I have to get like a new Stanley every time. Actually, what's the new cup? Are Stanleys still the cool thing? What's the newest cup type that people are enjoying? Didn't Bad Dragon release a new a cup? Oh wait, nope, that's not the same cup I'm thinking of. Get a new bottle after every stream though. Maybe I'll just go for plastic bottles from now on. I'll contribute to a whole bunch of horrible plastic waste. Yeah, I don't care, to be honest. I'm like, It's already been invented. The bottle's already made. What's the worst thing if I just drink out of it? Okay. Kaboom. Does NBA 2K26 have a good career mode? I don't know if you're playing that at all. Because I was looking at some of those sports games. I know they have golf on Game Pass. NBA's on Game Pass. I want to say football's on Game Pass, but I'm like, football's football. A turtle's favorite snack. Oh yeah, that's true. It's same with the plastic rims that I just like to throw into the river. I do like doing that. If you're gonna keep insisting on trying to force the server, I'm gonna time you out. All right, so don't force it. I play FC26. Nice. That's the new name for FIFA, right? Where they had to get rid of it because FIFA was like, we're gonna charge you way too much now. Yeah, let me see. Ready for the pleasure. Go for. Actually, that's a really good idea, to be honest. You know what? Next week, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, you guys will probably be seeing 2K26 from WWE. I did see it go on sale on Steam. Tamuda, do you play Fortnite? I play Fortnite. I play Roblox. I play. No, I'm joking. I do not play Roblox. I want to make sure that's very clear. I don't play Roblox. Do I play Fortnite though? Occasionally. I'll tell you what. Most of the time I play Fortnite. Within the last like 2 or 3 weeks, all of my playtime has just been me browsing the store and seeing what kind of new skins they got. By the way, they had a cool like Buzz Lightyear skin. Buzz Lightyear and who's the enemy of Buzz Lightyear? Zurg, is it? I was more interested in Zurg, to be honest. I was like, fuck Buzz Lightyear. It's all about Zurg for me. But that skin actually looked really good. To be honest, all of the Fortnite skins look really good. You became happy for a second? I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, I will probably never play Roblox. Unless I'm handed a bag of silver doubloons. That's my one requirement, is silver doubloons that will forever age and increase in value. And okay, so it is Zurg. I wanted to make sure it was a Zurg. Well, either way, that doesn't matter. Stone Cold Steve Austin comes out on Fortnite tonight. So at 8 p.m, guys, go buy the Steve Austin Fortnite skin. Using code MF4D. If you're buying skins on Rocket League or Fortnite, use code MF4D. I got an epic code. It actually works. Unfortunately, I don't think I've actually made any money from it. Primarily, I'm the only one who uses my MF4D epic code. Just because I'm like, maybe one day I'll just get a nice 3-cent check. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, it's an 8-year-old game. Which version do you play? When you're talking about which version do I play in? Bro, you're not tripping. It's a WWE collab. Oh wait, 1 minute. I need to check out something here. I might be missing out on a chat. I was ranting and raving. Which version of Minecraft do you play in Minecraft? I play Java, the latest edition. I have a version of Minecraft that's modded with shaders, but it's not like the latest version of the game. And I don't know if the latest version of the game has the shaders that I like, properly updated. Tamuda, are you a WWE fan? Have you played any of like the 2K26 games or the 2K games? I mean, I think there's only one 2K26 game, 26.11 and higher. Yeah, I think that's the one I'm playing on actually. Also, did I just? Oh, okay. I might have just. I think the game might have paused, right? Surely the game paused. Oh, I can. You know what? I do love when my keyboard just resets in the middle, like me moving. I'm like, huh, interesting. Oh yeah, I can just sleep. I'm so stupid. Exact version, Tiny Takeover. I don't think it's Tiny Takeover anymore. I think you can only redeem that once. Which was pretty cool. I'll be honest, it was a pretty neat event that, you know, we were allowed to do. Hey gang, how's it going, Gyro? Welcome in, welcome in. Let me just get my sand in order. I don't want to be caught with a messy sandy house. But how are you doing, Cairo? Sand, sand, more sand. Actually, we should probably end up spawn the mine. I mean, we have a lot of iron already, to be honest, but like, you know, we always need more. I could just make gold pants. Do I have food? Yeah, I do have food. Okay. I'll tell you, I am fucking horrible at this game. Okay. You know what? I'll just cook food. Let me just cook some food right now. Cairo, you like it, Minecraft? Do you enjoy the pleasantries of Minecraft? Some would call this the best game in the world. I might be some. Just showing before work, luckily my job is cake. Ooh. Are you a baker? You must be a baker. But you know, that's always good to have, to be honest. Like, my dream is, at some point, is I want a job that's not physical whatsoever. Or a pimp. You could be a pimp. That's true. I was seeing it on Indeed recently. I was like, oh yeah, there was a new pimp listing in my town. I'm like, huh, that's kind of cool. I didn't know you could just advertise that on Indeed. That's how all the good pimps get their clientele. They go to Indeed.com. Or what's the podcast sponsored one? Doesn't matter. What's a lodestone? I want to try it for real, and I never get. Ooh, you actually should give it a shot, to be honest. Minecraft's honestly a top 2 game. Nah, cook bacon is too much, bro. Yeah, bacon. Bacon can be a pain in the ass, especially if you have to like do a lot of decorating too, right? It is very active from what I've you know, experienced. Heisenberg? Man, I wish we had the Breaking Bad Telltale game. You know how cool that would be? If we could just be, you know, hanging out with Walt and Jesse in the Telltale universe. That'd be pretty sick. Okay, so we have our map. I think we have our goal right now is we just explore the map. We just kind of give ourselves a nice little time to explore. Well, you can run the. Oh yeah, schedule 1. No, that was too extensive for me. I can't run that one. That one's too powerful. No, I'm joking. I have. Oh, do you? Ooh. You know what's funny is I think I was lagging on that game actually when I played it on stream. I don't know. I think. And this is one of those things where I don't know if it was because I had the weird PC setting on. Ever since I fixed my PC setting, I've been going back to old games I've played on stream, and I'm like, has this been messing with me for like, how long? How long has this been going on for? It's not a hard game. Oh no, I played like a couple hours of it. I think when I played it on stream, I think I played it for like 12 or so hours. I don't want to put an exact amount of time on it, but I did put some time into it. Okay, so we got a good spot right there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna just turn off the music here. We're gonna go with the nice Minecraft tunes. I will say, I don't really like vertical mines here. Is this, of course, no, it's not Bedrock. Quangtran. It's Java edition. Sketch 1, yeah. I'm gonna maybe I will put it back on the list because, like, it has been a long time since I played the game. Like, I think I played it before they did their first big update, right? Like, they had a cartel update or like a rival gang update, and I think that's when I like stopped playing the game. I have played I have played more session 1 than Minecraft, to be honest. Is it on the? It's on the consoles, right? Actually, I wasn't too sure if it was on the consoles yet or not. Usually some indie games are kind of slow for, you know, for adapting. Also, by the way, I love this biome. This is a pretty cool biome. I don't like all the rabbits with, like, red eyes. I want to kill some of these rabbits and get myself some meat, but, like, I know one of them can go crazy and kill you. And I'm not about to start a fight with a rabbit. Not when my PC was about. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if they. I think that would have been kind of cool if they added that to PC. Or on the console, I mean. Oh, is this another one of these things? Okay, I thought this was gonna be another one of these, like, trapdoor things. Red eyes, black dragon. Is that the Yu-Gi-Oh dragon, or is that a Yu-Gi-Oh card? Man, I wish I knew more about Yu-Gi-Oh. I really do. That one, I feel like, has the most interesting, like, style out of every of the card games. Granted, I don't know anything about Magic the Gathering. It seems like the Magic the Gathering fans really enjoy their game. I don't know if it's about enjoying the game or enjoying paying for the cards that are very expensive. Dragging these nuts on your forehead type shit. Do they have dragons like that? Bro, why is it all rabbits? Okay, you see, this is why I don't like the snow biome. Snow biomes kind of suck. With big notch. To be honest, I've never seen a movie depict dragons with, like, any genitalia. Like, I'm not like looking out for this. I'm not, you know, putting it on my wish list for movies, but I will say I've never seen a fantasy movie tackle the idea of, you know, a dragon having giant nuts. You know how gross that would be? Just like, you're watching How to Train Your Dragon, and you just see the fucking dragon, like, they do a nice flyover shot, and you just see his, like, full shaft and everything. It'd be nasty as hell. Perfect Minecraft topic, by the way. There's gonna be kids who come in from the YouTube stream, and they just hear me say these horrible things. We can make it Ender Dragon themed. It could be an Ender Dragon with a big old, you know, big old shaft. Kids say, to be honest, that's always how it's been, to be honest. Kids always say, like, horrible things, I feel like. They're usually the pioneers. What's the show name with Bill Cosby? Kids say the darnest things. I've never watched the show, but I will say it's kind of funny that Bill Cosby hosted it. Who are these guys? Can I trade with you guys? Oh, I didn't bring my emeralds. Wait, whoa. 20 wheat for 1 emerald? You guys have some deals here. If I live in one of these villages, I would have to have fucking head plugs in, or ear plugs. I would not be able to deal with their noise 24/7. Bro, this village sucks. What's the point of having a village if you're not gonna have, you know, loot? That's the #1 rule of having a village, is having good loot. Well, not like you see a gecko with it, Jeremy's hanging out with like a second tail. That's true. I guess I'd never think about that either. Who would have thought? Cosby and kids with what a combo. I mean, he hasn't done anything with kids, thankfully. Not that I know of, and you know, let's not sully the good name of Bill Cosby. All right. I just have to cover myself legally. These motherfuckers broke as fuck. Yeah, they're all sharing the same house, and they're not closing the door either. Out. Out of my house. There's 3 guys and 2 beds. Alright, well, I won't judge. How do we know what happened if they're sleeping? That's true. The villagers have a door. I mean, like, they were opening the door, right? That's their whole thing, is they mate around doors. Creepy village. I'm not going back there. I should probably write down the coordinates of the creepy village. Jesus. I hate that the mines get so big, to be honest. Like, they almost get to like a scary amount, or a scary size, where you almost get intimidated just kind of looking into it. You ever have door sex? I did not. What, is it just slamming the door as you're doing it? Surely it's more annoying than it's worth it. Huh. Why was there a zombie over here? Well, at least I kind of know where my house is, but this... So far, our little intro biome is not good. Do you mean ghoul? I do mean ghouls, creepy ghoulies. Oh, 1 minute. Pillagers. Oh yeah, I know. I'm a pillager expert. Nope, I'm going. I'm leaving. Okay, maybe that was a little bit too close. They might not like that so much. Squidward. I got your crossbow. Also, that's the first monster I've killed in this world. I love that. Do pillagers have good loot? Run a modded Fallout Minecraft run. You know what's crazy? I don't actually ever like. I feel like there's probably a lot of cool Minecraft expansion or like mod packs that people have made. Like I don't know if you've seen it, but there's a giant Harry Potter map. This was probably like years ago when I seen it, so it's probably a lot more developed now. But there was a giant like Hogwarts recreation where I was like, oh shit, this actually looked really good. Granted, they also had like the really good texture packs on too, but it would be cool to see someone do like a recreation of like any of the Fallout 3 maps. That would be kind of fun to go explore a little bit. You know, speaking of the snow in Fallout 4, there's also the mod pack called Frost, which I was checking out recently, and that might be a fun one to go down. A fun adventure, I mean. Okay, nope. This place just has way too many holes in the ground. I hate holes. Keep going. Keep it going. Alright, we got another village. That's good. I do want iron, though. I almost think I should make a... At some point, I probably should start making a mine. That's a cool looking village, actually. That's one of those villages where I almost would just... You know, I'd live. Oh, I already took this one. Alright, so if I already took the treasure here, then that assumes that I've already been here then. That makes me sad. Yeah, going back to like the Fallout Minecraft, how would all the mobs translate? Would it just be like a... Does I don't even know if Fallout has any like suicide enemies where like they you know, blow up on you. Wordin. I hate this place. Wait, actually, what can I get from you? Bane of Arthur. Okay, well, that was a waste. Do I still have paper on me? No, I don't. Alright, well, we gotta go back home now. We gotta find a cave and just explore it. Oh, I just realized that the compass works in your hotbar. I never noticed that. Interesting, okay. That's kinda cool. Why didn't anybody ever tell me this? Who's trying to hide this information from me? Okay, so what is the direction I'm supposed to be going here? Let me get that going. 6, 7. Well, guys, you know what that means. That means stand up and do the 6, 7 dance. This is your time. Anytime we hear 6, 7, we have to get up off the off our seats and just dance. 6, 7, guys, 6, 7. You're immediately banned from the YouTube chat. I can't think of a name. No, I'm joking. You're not banned. Do the dance, peasant. Oh man, how many times can I do that in a row? Isn't that something I've seen some of the big streamers try and speedrun recently? They're like, how many 6, 7s can I do in a row? Towards... Okay. I'm hoping I eventually reach my map again. Fortunately, it looks like I'm just kind of heading the wrong direction. I do the dance, peasant. I wish I... Man, I wish I was a better dancer. You know how cool it would be to just break out like a cool break dance routine on stream? Guys, I'm so pissed and I just pull out a piece of cardboard and do like a bunch of head spins. I think that would be like one of the coolest, you know. It would probably be one of the coolest things. Okay, well this person's getting banned. This is definitely like a bot on Twitch here. Interesting. Interesting. Kill the animals, eat them. Oh, who's activating the knock noise? Who did that? It was Lucinda. Welcome in, Lucinda. You know what sucks is I can't just easily, you know, get rid of you know, just ban people for some reason. Yeah, I had to go into this whole weird, like, forum where it's like, oh yeah, this is how I have to do it. Okay, okay. My bad to anyone who got offended by that bot. I arrived. Wasn't a Discord call to start a stream. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Well, the knocking, of course, makes it so I can, you know, fully hear that. You said eat food? No. If you demand I eat food, then that's just wrong. You can't control my agency, people on YouTube. Speaking of Call of Duty? Is that what we're talking about? Oh, it's Roman's call.
Nico, it's Roman. Let's go bowling.
Bro. What?
Call me when you have a moment.
Wait, does gold map break iron? Okay, that was I guess I never knew that. That was a little bit of a piss off. I just lost 2 pieces of iron. Man, that would have changed the world for me. Alright, we need to find a cave because we're just kind of exploring and doing nothing. Speaking of Call though. Hopefully Roman makes his way back into GTA 6. I mean, there's a good chance he's dead, but wouldn't it be cool? Okay, well, I thought there was gonna be something there. Excuse me for trying to keep a whimsical mindset. Stick to the legend, welcome in, welcome in. He's always sticking it to the legends. Or wait, or are you the legend? Or you stick to the legend. Wait, no. Stick at the legend. Wait a minute. I guess I've never read your name fully. Also, I probably should be going back home. I don't know why I'm deciding to go on this stupid little... Yeah, this probably isn't gonna end so well for me. No, we can do this. We have a shield. We have a sword. Look at that. That's a beautiful landscape. But yeah, hopefully if Thursday's been good so far, Lucinda. I'm getting more and more excited for WrestleMania this weekend. That should be fun. Even though there's like still a weird build up to the Pat McAfee like storyline, I'm still like I don't know. I feel like they're still not handling it the best. Okay, so we got this map figured out, so that's pretty nice. Let's get this other map here, and we're gonna take this 3 pieces of paper. I am the map expert. You know, actually, before I leave, I might just take some things that might be a little bit important to my character. There's a good chance I'm not coming back to this house. If I'm doing that, I might as well grab a bunch of wood. Let me see. I probably should grab the cobblestone. What can I throw away? The egg, I could probably get away with. Redstone, the white carpet, I don't really need. The crossbow, I could care less for. Yeah, we need more wood, to be honest. Oh. But have been having fun on Tomodachi Life. Oh! I've actually been seeing a lot of people play that one. I'm a little bit interested in that one myself. That's one I wouldn't mind playing. I think that's only on the Switch though, right? Still need to watch NXT. Might leave till Saturday morning though, and have a day of rest. That might be a good idea. The twin, YouTube. Welcome in on the YouTube. How are you doing, twin? Are you actually my twin? How do I know you're actually my twin? The only twin I know is Ron Perlman. So, at least someone came on stream. Someone came into the stream one time and said I look like Ron Perlman. I'm like, I don't know if that's an insult or not. I'm just gonna say it's a good thing. You want to look like Ron Perlman. That's a guy who likes to wipe his hand with piss and shake people's hands. He's an odd fellow. I am not your twin. Oh, okay, so you're just the twin. Nice. Yeah, it's on the Switch. So is that one pretty much like The Sims, where like they just kind of live their own life and they, you know, you just kind of have to manage their, like, is there any kind of like management of their health and like making sure they eat? Because I've seen a couple people talk about Tamagotchi, and like I said, I've seen some gameplay, and I never knew what the game was really. It's always the thing. Once I learn what a game is, I'm like, oh, that actually sounds like it could be fun. See you next time, twin. Well, I appreciate it, twin. Guys, hit that sub button on YouTube. If you're in the chat, hit that sub button. Become a funkster today. If you're on Twitch, then, of course, you know, I always appreciate the follows too. I just gotta chill a little bit. Oh, look at that. It's a broken tree. Wait, it's snow. Interesting. Okay, so does snow spawn in enemies, or am I safe here? Am I gonna have to deal with like some snowy creeper, do I? Some fucking snow variant of creeper comes out on a snow sled, blows me up. That's all, of course, what I need. That's terrifying, honestly. You know what they should do? Minecraft, I mean. They should just bring the one mod to fruition. There's a mod that used to be called, like, Treecapitator, where if you just chop out the base of a tree, the whole thing would just come down. They should just make that an official thing. I hate having to like chop an entire tree and like get up on another block in order to grab it. A little bit annoying. Yeah, you feed them and give them clothes. They mostly wander around doing solo and doing their own thing unless you pick them up and place them on another me to interact with. Oh. And can these me's, can they continue a family? Can they have kids together? Or is it not that advanced? The technology is not there yet for me's. Okay, I'll be honest, this biome's scaring me. That's why we gotta get out of the snow biome. Part of me likes the snow biome, but I need something that's a little bit more, you know, it has some sight. I like a nice mountaintop house. Actually, I kind of don't. Part of me doesn't like having a mountaintop house just because it's hard to climb at times. But it is safe. That's the one good thing. Yeah, they can date and have kids. Oh. Well, I think I decided that tomorrow I'm probably gonna. There's a good chance I'm gonna pick up WWE 2K26. I know that I've promised this a couple times, but I think tomorrow is legitimately like, you know, I'm probably gonna actually do it. Also because I think I saw it go on sale on Steam. A sale goes a long way to convince me. The only thing is I want all the DLC. I'm like, I hate when I just know there's a bunch of characters that are like locked behind like locked doors. I'm like, damn it. I'm gonna have to just tough it out and play as character. Oh, there'll still be a lot of good characters, but I do like having all the options open. I don't think any other sports game does that, do they? I could be wrong, but you know what? Get rid of this. I'll eat this apple. How about that? I'm gonna wait until nighttime and then we'll sleep and then we'll go into we'll find another place to live. Mushroom buy. Are you a mushroom guy, Kaboom? Are we all mushroom people in the chat? Are we all fun guys? Ian said, you can't do that no more. The stay here big pun is like, we don't like this punster making puns with this guy's name. A big pun, by the way, that guy was a big dude. I don't know if you guys ever seen pictures of like Big Pun, but he's a rapper from like the primarily like the 90s, maybe the early 2000s, and he looked like a real life incarnation of like Kingpin from Daredevil. I mean, like in terms of like his size, I'm like he was built. I mean, yeah, he was definitely an interesting build. Is the stream down? Uh-oh. No, it's not down. Charlie not down. Charlie's not down. Refresh. Charlie's not down. On Twitch, I think. Yeah, Twitch is just messing around. Twitch is just doing the mess around. Someone on Twitch is smoking a bunch of cigars, playing on a piano in their room. Every time I say that, I always just go back to, I don't know if anyone's ever watched, there's an episode of Star Wars where it just cuts to a cutaway gag of a guy who's just smoking cigars and playing the piano and just listening to the, what's the song? Doing the mess around, there you go. Nothing beats a cigarette burn. I don't know, I mean... You know, there's a couple other burns that are pretty fun. Getting a hot oil burn from a pan, that's fun. You know, improperly using a lighter, that's a pretty fun way to get burned. Working at a toilet paper factory, or a toilet paper storage house, seems like it's a likely way of, you know, encountering fire, it seems like nowadays. So, you know, I say be careful. If there's any workers at toilet paper storage houses, I say be careful. If anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about, there was a big case where a company apparently lost $500 million in toilet paper products, and it's because of some disgruntled worker who decided to light a fire in the middle of their shift. While you know, recording it for TikTok, which might not be the best idea, but at the same point, at least his motive's known. It is nice to know that, you know, it's out there what he wanted. Okay, so if I go north, I think there's some beautiful sightseeing over there for me to look at. I'm going east, right? Okay. I gotta go east. We made this map, so we gotta go check out the map. Danny's brother. Ooh, Danny. Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, getting the nice gold helmet. MCG, me and you gotta get back to watching Game of Thrones. I was really wanting to, I need to get back into it. Those first 4 seasons are so good. The crown he deserved. To be honest, I'm like, I feel like any Targaryen would have died from that. I'm like, it's literal gold being poured on your head. I feel like if even Dany got gold poured, like, if she got the gold poured on her head like Rhaegar did, or not Rhaegar, what's his name? It's not Rhaegar. It's Viserys. There you go. Yeah, I feel like it would have been the same story almost. For real, the fuck is being Firebird gonna do to Molten Gold? It's never made sense to me. I'm like, he was not a dragon. I'm like, what are you talking about? The most disrespectful thing I've ever seen her do. Oh, Khal Drogo got his though. You know. Shout out Khal Drogo. You watch House of the Dragon? I did watch House of the Dragon. I kind of need to rewatch the last of season 2. Because I think I kind of fell off around the end of season 2, but I think I watched all of it. Is it my connect or does the stream keep buffering? Hopefully it's not buffering. Hold up, I'm in ads. I'm sorry that it's a 2-minute ad, guys. But you could use your Prime sub and get yourself an ad-free Prime experience if you already use Prime. Or if you use YouTube, you can always get me 24/7. Yeah, check out the YouTube stream. See if the YouTube stream's being so funny. That'd be the true one. For anyone who's in the ads, you guys are gonna miss me making all my horse noises. Or my sheep noises. Or that's not what a pig makes. A pig makes a very sad oink noise. Back to it. This is a nice you see, this is a kind of a nicer area. I like this area. We need some flatlands. Flatlands with some flat bread. That could be good. That could be good. Guys, this is a question for anyone who's in here during the ads. What's your favorite Subway sandwich? And why is it not, please don't tell me it's a meatball marinara. Whoa, 3 pieces of obsidian. Okay, this is quite delightful. I guess I'll get rid of the mushrooms. Fire charge, lodestone. I hate to say it, but I'm gonna get rid of the arrow. So much destruction over here. Golly. Welcome back everyone from ads. Hopefully there were some good ads, I'm always hoping that Jeff Bezos or who's the current head of Amazon? Someone quick, give me a name that I can just rag on for a second. Search up the current. Actually, I would ask some AI, my phone or whatever, but I don't trust it to not divulge personal information during the stream. Hey Siri, what's my home address? No, actually, don't answer that. I don't even want to test that. That's not even a funny bit. Weird ass dogs. Oh, look at that. That's a... You see, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a nice, like, rocky kind of area. A nice Sylvester Stallone type of area. I'll be honest, I've never seen like a village kind of built like this. I mean, I probably have, but this one looks pretty nice. It looks pretty nice. By the way, I just realized that my camera's kind of, covering up my map. I don't know if it's the biggest deal, but Maybe we'll figure out a different camera placement and whatnot. Bro, there's a ton of horses here. This must be a horse village. My favorite sub is the breakfast sub. I actually don't know if I've ever had a breakfast sub. I've eaten lots of like breakfast sandwiches, but I guess I haven't had like you know, a breakfast sub from like Subway, or like I guess any other sub place too. Let's say I'm gonna get rid of the copper spear. Copper spear, horrible weapon. Honestly, my go-to sub is always like a turkey club or something like that. Anything with like turkey and bacon, I'm like, okay, that's a pretty good go-to. I don't mind having a pizza sub every now and then either, though. Have a nice pizza sub. Have it sprinkled with like Parmesan cheese, or Parmesan, as the French like to call it. I've learned that the French very much prefer the term or the pronunciation of Parmesan. Okay, you know, I'm not just gonna dig down. This is a stupid idea. Remove the ketchup though and have a chipotle sauce. Oh, chipotle actually is really good. MCG is a very big fan of like chipotle mayo. I am too. I always forget to order it. I always just go for like, yeah, what kind of sauces? I always just usually go for mustard, honestly. I mean, not on a pizza sub, but like. I'm gonna be honest, these villagers, they need to pick better places where mobs don't just spawn. What's your go-to sub? Turkey Bacon Club, baby. Or that's what's the great? I think it's a Great Canadian Club they call it out the Subway right now. But yeah, I'm very much a big fan of turkey. Turkey's my main protein for subs. You have a go-to sub? My go-to sub is just a donair. Yep. I just eat. Man, I could kill for a donair right now, or like a gyro, gyro, whatever you want to call it. You have to say it like Leonardo. no, you have to say it like Michael. Completely forgot his name. I was gonna combine Leonardo DiCaprio's name and Michael DiCaprio, which I'm like, I don't think it's anyone at all. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the bone here. Oh wait, I can just put this in here. There you go, that works. Sweet onion teriyaki or tuna. Ooh. Tuna sub's actually pretty good too. It's actually been a long time since I've had a tuna sub. Whenever there used to be like a, you know, a school lunch where it would be like sponsored by Subway, I would always go for like a tuna sub. And I'd be like the one kid in class who, who had the tuna sub, and I was like, oh man. I'm like, is this like the frowned upon option? I don't care. I like this. I like tuna. Tuna's good. By the way, guys, if you want tuna with extra seasoning, go into the pet food section. They've been hiding a lot of cool flavors behind cat food. Mac and cheese flavor. No, I'm joking. That's horrible. Guys, yeah, they've been just hiding all these cool flavors. Go to the pet section. I have to imagine it would be miserable eating any kind of food like that. Sorry, I'm just like, what was going on here? A bundle. All right, well, you know what? I do like having a bundle. Because I could, oh, never mind. This bundle is full. I'm gonna forget all of my, like, important things are in there. It's gonna happen. Oh, this is a big village too. BRB. Unless you're saying Briv, which means Briv. what does Briv mean? Maybe BRB, BRV. I'm gonna be honest, my creativity is going at an all-time low for the BRV. Someone alley-oop this. This modded? No. Sadly, well, not sadly, but like, no mods whatsoever. Look at this. Okay, you see, this is a nice, like, scenic, area. I could live here. This is a nice place. I could live here until I need to go very far away for the portal. The Ender portal. Okay, so this was a house with no chests whatsoever. It's been a while since I've last played Minecraft. They've added every time they added like a lot of, you know, cool new things. Also, someone's gonna be saying, eat food first. Alright. Like, the biggest update that I have barely explored is like, how many, you know, enhancements they've made to make the world seem a lot bigger, right? Alright, well, I think we have an adventure right here. I just don't know if my map will lead there. I kind of want to fill this map out first before I go exploring. Do you have a version of Minecraft that you usually play, Lucinda? I'm assuming maybe Bedrock. I'm just letting a lot of animals live, man. I'm a very chillax dude with the animals. Thank God they don't have more scary mobs in the water there. There's one mob I genuinely hate, and it's the underwater guardian. I don't know what their name is, but I do not like them. Huh. Okay, north, right? North. I probably should just make a boat. Alright, let's make a boat. This is where I live now. Ba 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 da ba da 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 da. Just keep going north until I'm back on the map. Right, the octopuses that are just like glowing in the water also are they kind of scare me. They remind me of the overseer or like the underwater guardians. I don't recall if I've actually gone to this village. I think I just kind of looked at it from afar and walked away. I'm not sure why Nick's changed to your Homeo. That is interesting. What's on your BF? This on your BF server. My best friend's server. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. You missed though. Then I'll get the hydrate going. Water activate. Ew. A lot of people love to come in and just they love watching me hydrate. I gotta blur the camera like it's like a a Japanese sexy film, if you understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I have already been here. Thank you, map, for being very misleading. Penis? Hmm? No. That'd be an odd water bottle, though, I will say. I don't know if we were talking about water bottles, but that would be a weird shaped water bottle. I'm sure someone out there has a water bottle like that. He brings it to work. He's like, this is perfectly fine for me to bring to work. You, we're just laggy today. It's all about the YouTube stream today, guys. Sorry, Twitch viewers. Twitch is fucking around. Hey, gang. It's the shitty boys. No, the gamer, appreciate the 5 stream streak. Also, I saw you lurking earlier. I meant to bring it up, but I think I got distracted. But hopefully you're doing well, Noah. Let me, I gotta break my boat. I gotta break my boat. We have yet to go into a mine yet. Let's just put that out there. We have yet to do anything productive. I'm gonna start doing Minecraft parkour maps, and I'm gonna start talking like I'm Peter Griffin, and I'm gonna explain basic concepts to people. That's a weird videotape the type that's come out within like the last 2 years is the Peter Griffin and the Stewie AI that's just explains the items or things to people. It's always just them two arguing. Hell yeah! Welcome in, Sloppy Poppy. I like to imagine that it was a cowboy saying that. I don't know how that would maybe exactly sound, but it would sound very cowboy-like. Sloppy Poppy, though, how are you doing? How's your Thursday coming along? We've, I'm gonna be honest, it's... we've actually done nothing in this game yet. I've been looking for, iron on the, over here. I've been looking for iron on the sea. Okay, that thing. Is that what I think it is? Is that a water temple? Wait a minute. That might mean there's a water temple nearby. Can I be honest? I don't understand what you do at in a water temple. What am I supposed to be gaining from a water temple? Jesus, look at that. I had to climb to the mountain peak. It's what has to happen. Also, the game's gonna get really dark in a second. Hello, Mahe. Welcome in. How are you doing on the YouTube side? Days lasting long. How's the crafties? Like I said, not very eventful so far. I've literally done very little. Honestly, I've been just mapping out maps. That's what I've been doing. You water prey. You water prey. You have a bed? I don't have a bed. Oh, I do have a bed, but I don't really have any shelter, you know? So you guys are just gonna have to deal with me being in the... You know, you're gonna have to deal with me just being in the water for a bit. But this gives us a good time to map out the map here. Maybe we could find like one of those igloo places and like sleep in there. That'd be really safe. Yeah, the day's lasting long though. I feel that, man. I feel that 100%. Today was lasting long. I was like, I'm glad that you know I'm finally getting you know, the hang of things though. So going very well. I hate that I'm looking at villages where I'm like, oh, that's probably just a village I've already explored before. Well, that's a place I could sleep at. That place seems like it could be safe. Let me just go to the random tower. Sorry, I just have to keep getting my my sea legs ready. Yeah, it's pretty dark. It's pretty dark. Yeah, I'm noticing. You're probably excited for the one black and white game, right? Sloppy. What is it? The Mouse PI. That one's getting a lot of good reviews too. I'm excited to hear that. I also want to see more from the Mouse PI. I want to see what the I've actually been really keeping in dark on that one and not watching anything. Yes, sir. I'm stoked to play after work. Should be fun. Should be fun. Now we just wait in the river here. At least we don't have like the night guys who just attack us. Thankfully, we've been keeping up with our sleep. Part of me wants to climb that mountain. Part of me knows that it would be just a waste of time. Oh, 1 minute, 1 minute. Oopsies. I'm excited to hear the music they got going for that game too, to be honest. There's a ton of indie games that are coming out. Well, to be honest, indie games are always coming out and always like surprise people with how good they are. That's why this year I definitely gotta put more time into playing more of them before, you know, a big game like GTA 6 or Fable comes out. Let me see. I wish I could make like sea boat noises. I wish I could make a big like sea boat, to be honest. I mean, it wouldn't really be necessary, but it would be kind of cool to see the idea of actually trying to build a slightly bigger boat. I will say I'm not really seeing anybody spawn on the ice over here, so maybe it is kind of safe. But is it only safe because I'm walking around very quickly? BRB making a Minecraft ship. I'm sure there has to be some kind of Minecraft ship mod. I mean, there's Minecraft car mods, right? Surely there's definitely Minecraft car mods. I want to take over the pillager place. You see, this is how we waste a bunch of time. Is we have to have, we don't have a place to sleep at night, and we have to like, you know, do this method. The boat at night method. A true and tried classic. Beautiful. Man, there are like, there's some weird texture packs where they make the game look weirdly, not weirdly realistic, but like they try to go for a weird realism where it does not work for the game. I think I used to try and download some of those texture packs as a kid, where it would be I don't even know what it would be like properly called. Oh fuck! That guy's gold armor. That's not fair. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Speaking of, I'm like, texture packs. I think it took me a long time before I'm like, oh yeah, okay. If you're looking for texture packs, you gotta find a texture pack that complements the base game, not just completely changes it. Come on, daytime. It's taking a sweet time. What does it take to make a gold clock, right? Isn't it like a redstone and gold? I know I have gold. I don't exactly have redstone though. Okay, so where was the area I wanted to go and like explore? Did I drop something in the water? I feel like I dropped something in the water. Well, if I did, then I'm fucked up. Can't, you know, do anything about it now. Has it only been an hour and 31 minutes for the stream? I'm gonna be honest, I felt like the stream's been going on for like at least 2 hours. It's weird how time does that, isn't it? Let's see. Oh yeah, okay, I see. I know where the inventory slot got. I know what happened. It was the boat. I was using the inventory slot for the boat. It's weird how time doesn't time, but also times at the same time. Yeah. Time. To quote Matthew McConaughey, who was in character as a drug addicted detective, time is a flat circle. This is Monkey Funk 40 is usual recommendation of TV shows. If you haven't watched True Detective, which, to be honest, it's been like 10-15 years at this point, you should do it. It's worth it. At least that first season. The first season is definitely, I feel like, the highlight. That show is probably one of the best shows of all time. Ah, an egg. We love eggs around here. You know what, we're gonna kill a bunch of cows. My bad. We have to do a culling. Destroy 5 dirt and 3 apples. I'm sorry, cows. Man. Come on. When I'm building my house, I don't really want to go hungry. This is the main reason why I'm killing you guys. I know it's a pretty petty reason, but it's a reason whatsoever that I choose to believe in. Alright, so... how much... okay, so I can grab a little bit more coal if I want to. Guys, I'm really enjoying my adventurer time as a Minecrafter and not building any houses that are also kind of garbage. So, the place I was looking at looked really interesting from here was, I think, right across from over here. Bro, this music's loud right now. Am I misremembering? I feel like I'm misremembering horribly right now. You know what? We might as well just grab as much as we can with the coal. At some point, we're gonna need to enchant stuff, and having all those levels will be highly appreciated at some point. You gotta stop saying weird shit, man. Oh, I love that show. It's so good. I love that whole dynamic with them is so very good. There was talks of them earlier, like in the year, like probably like a year ago, where they were like, "Oh, maybe we should do a comeback season." And I'm like, "No, don't do that. Just leave it in as it is. I don't need a continuation." If they have a good idea for it, maybe, but I'm like, to be honest, I feel like it's more of a whoever's the highest bidder, gets to write it. Fuck it, just throw that out. We'll offer you $4 million, Matthew McConaughey. Okay, I'll do whatever you tell me to do on this piece of paper. $4 million is pretty. Is that low for him? Sorry, I'm pocket watching Matthew McConaughey. What's in his pocket? Except for a bunch of tuna salad. Okay, interesting. Mending. That fucking scared me. I'll be honest. Listen, I thought I was about to die. I thought I was about to see the pearly gates of Minecraft. I was like, what was about to happen? All right, well, thank God I'm not dead. That gives me great relief. Listen, thank you for the bits though. Very much appreciated. That's how it happens sometimes. I think Minecraft is where I get like the most stressed with that because creepers will just come out of nowhere and screw your entire thing up. And sometimes they'll just do it in the middle of the day because you forgot to do a full like scout of the area. But very well done. Very well done. I'm gonna have to put it, you know, actually, maybe I should save this bit alert. You know, I'm gonna write it down right now. 666 bits. I kind of have an idea for something. That's that's an expensive bit reward. 666 and 420. I don't know why I'm like, I kind of have one. It's more between. If I could do like one that could switch between. Let's say, you know, I have multiple ideas for 666. I wish I could have them like rotate, you know? I'm sure it could happen like that. I'm sure I could make it work like that, but there's a couple good ones you could get for that. Huh. You see, this is a nice cave. No, I'm joking. It's not a nice cave. It's a garbage cave. All caves are garbage caves if you, you know, if you designate them as garbage caves. I don't know what that means, to be honest. I want to live in there. I want to live like a pirate. I want to live in the Blackbart's Cove. Okay, that fish also kind of scared me a little bit. You know, I'm also gonna write down another thing too. By the time I get inside this cave, I'm immediately gonna be just... hopefully not killed. Oh, come on, come on. Come on. I'm slowly making it. I'm hoping that inside this cave is another way that goes down to another cave. Because if I can like just hibernate this cave, I'd be fine. I'd be happy living here. I'd customize a nice pirate cove kind of cave. It's an interesting idea. I'm just hoping there's no snipers in there. Swiper, no sniping. Bro, I hate the darkness in this game. It's terrifying. It's also because I'm a I'm a Minecraft bitch. That fucking terrified me. Okay. I forgot, you can get sucked down by some mysterious void. So, there's probably another way into the cave, right? Oh, it's a monkey playing Minecraft. It is a monkey playing Minecraft. You are correct about that. Not every day that you see a Minecraft or monkey playing Minecraft. No sir, no sir it isn't. How are you doing, Noah? I don't know if you saw, but there's a... I'm not too sure if you're into wrestling whatsoever, but there's a skin for Stone Cold Steve Austin coming out at 8 p.m. on Fortnite, and I'm like, oh shit, that's kind of up my alley almost. I'm good, just fighting allergy. Ooh, is it because like what is it? Just like the springtime and whatnot? Is it pollen? Pollen? Bro, why does this game have random noises? I'll just hear like random like fucking someone's like jingling the bell and I'm like, oh, yeah, of course, there's a bell ringer in this area. If I see a creeper, I am gonna be so fucking angry. This is my house. This is my cove now. This is Black Bart's Cove. Even though my name's not Black Bart. It's just a pirate name from like, what is it? It's from that one restaurant in Colorado. Shout out to anyone who knows what I'm talking about. It was taken over by the South Park dudes. No. I'm trying to remember the tone of the song so I can try and nail down the name of the restaurant. I can't remember it though. Someone's gonna be like, why aren't you using up, you know, a shovel and all? Good question. Wouldn't you like to know the answer? Casa Bonita, there you go. Thank you. Casa Bonita. Did he do it after it's, the renovations or like before the renovations? I think I seen a recent video of like, you know, a year after, 2 years after the renovations. I'm like, it still looks good. It still looks like they're caring for it. So I feel like that's a pretty good sign. Also, oh, I don't, actually I have wood. What am I doing? Let me go through here. My friend told me about this and told me about that. Oh, really? I get them badly sometimes. Hopefully not too badly where you have to like, you know, it impairs you heavily. Either way, hopefully, you know, hopefully the health's good. Alright, we're gonna do another couple of these. Damn it, I was hoping I could do 4. Alright, so that's gonna make some people annoyed. They're like, why are you just putting an invisible chest over no ground? Because I like to annoy people. Potatoes. Long before, about 15 years ago. Ooh. Well, it was probably still enjoyable back then too, honestly. I have to imagine like they did some kind of effort. Oh, it was bad. Alright, I'm off to work, stay shitty gang. Yo, I appreciate that, damn it. Or I appreciate that, Gyro. Hopefully you're also having a, you know, a solid day at work. Hopefully not too busy, of course. Unless you're of course, wanting the business to do well, in which case, let it be as busy as you want it to be. If I sometimes where I can't get a break from allergies, and then one day it gets a whole break. Yeah, allergies, thankfully I kind of get, I feel like I get them pretty lately, if anything. Sometimes, if anything, it's a bunch of snot, that's it. Which is, you know, it's still gross, but I'll just have like a very stuffed up nose. And honestly, anytime I have like a sore throat, that's the worst. I hate having like any kind of impairment to the throat. Wait, where's my iron? Where's my iron? Aha, I can make another pickaxe if I want to. You know what? I will. That's a good idea. They say always have another pickaxe if you, you know, don't have one. I don't know who said that, but I think it's a pretty solid bit of advice. So how many torches do I have? I'll probably grab a couple more torches. So, how much wood does 9 logs make? $16. Go do that. 64, beautiful. My streams are like 60% sneezing once pollen season starts. And it's I'm so lucky I don't have more like snot. I mean, like, I shouldn't even say this. I'm glad I don't have snot that comes out sometimes. Like sometimes those breaks will really come in handy when I'm like, all right, really gotta clear the nose. But yeah, allergies is probably one of the worst things one has to deal with. Especially if they're like real allergies too, when I'm talking about like allergies to food and whatnot. I'm very lucky in that regard where I'm not at all really allergic to any foods. Except like cyanide. No, I'm joking. I think most people are probably, I think most people have a little bit of a weakness to cyanide. I don't. Alright, well thank you, whoever the spy guy is who says that. Can a spy build up immunity to cyanide? How many times should I say a cyanide before Twitch starts to say, he's getting into touchy territory. He's getting into very touchy territory. Also, I gotta figure this inventory out. Stone stored, leave. Okay, so put that in there. The sword always has to go in the middle. I kind of like having an axe at the ready. You know what? Get rid of pork chops. I'm not a pork chop man. I am a pork chop man, but not at this moment. What I should do is like replace all of the ground with wood flooring, right? I'm a contractor now. What you should do? Replace all the hardwood with you know, new hardwood. I don't know if they would ever recommend that, but now I'm in my own Minecraft contracting deal with myself. What do I want to replace the floor with? What I want to do is just kind of flatten the land out. Oh, there's fish here. Interesting. I have my own fish spot. Part of me is gonna start regretting this place. I'm like, maybe I don't like a water-based home. So, first off, get rid of any dirt. Dirt is a sign of a dirty home, of course. You know, if you have dirt all over your home, I think most people are probably not going to want to come over. So just get rid of it. I wish I could just hire some of the villagers to come over here and be like, hey, I'll give you guys an emerald each. You're just gonna do all the work for me. Take out all the fun part about Minecraft where you're making your own creations and creativity. You just do it for myself. We're also doing this just so we can see if there's any like iron underneath. Or coal. I won't leave out coal either. Go. How much space will I have after this? Okay, you know what? They keep showing me copper. I'm like, I'm not gonna use copper. There's nothing good that copper uses at all. Except for like, I think spyglass. I think the spyglass is the only thing that copper is really used for. I'm sure there's the direct, you know, decorative things too, but you know, those don't really count. I don't want any creepy guys coming over from over this way, do I? You know, I'm just gonna sleep. That's a pretty good idea. There you go, sleep. Alright, so far the stone's getting cleared out. To be honest, there's a timeline where I should be doing things. I feel like I should be already having diamond at this point. Maybe not diamond, but at least mining on my way to diamond. Alright, let's just get rid of the gravel, I guess, too. What does a pirate's cove look like? Is there like a lot of recorded pirate coves? I'm gonna almost like look it up and just see if there's a pirate cove headquarters online that I can look up. A pirate cove must always use mahogany wood, for it is part of the pirate code. The pirate code says you need to use union chopped lumber, for that is the pirate code. Pirates are very big on labor boards, unions. Oh, there you go. Just as I was like, oh man, I wish I had iron for another shovel. This is where Blackbird's Cove was hiding. Why were they calling him Black Bart? Was he a black man? Is it just as simple as that? is it just as simple as that? Or is it because he was like, is it something like he was nasty or something? Is it like he was just kind of going off of Blackbeard? let's keep it going, keep it going. How long will it take for me to replace all the floor with wood? A little bit long, I think. Alright, let me see. Oh yeah, I wanted to do this. Here you go. Yo, satisfied, Borme. Hi, bro. Wait, are you my long lost brother? I've been looking for him forever. I was wondering where he went. Satisfied, where are you, man? How's it going? Alright, let me, just make myself some wood here. I probably could have made myself wood pants or iron pants if I really wanted to. Oh, it's raining now. Okay, yeah, that's why. That's why I got spooky all of a sudden. Here you go, you can cook some iron up. Or some copper, I mean. Alright, there you go. I can get rid of the last of the dirt here and we should be good on having a nice flat home to kind of modify. Unfortunately, this place isn't good for farming. But I mean, like, I guess it's probably good not to keep a farm right next to my house. Yo, Julie, welcome in on the YouTube side. How are you doing on YouTube today? Get diamonds? Actually, you just gave me a good idea. I might get diamonds. I wish it was as easy as saying it, Julie. But I will get to it at some point. It's honestly just a matter of when. Okay, so you see this will be blocked off with like a glass window, right? To be honest, if you look through all my houses I build for Minecraft, you will see a very clear pattern of what I like to build. And I like to always have one big glass window that kind of overlooks the, you know, a good view. Oh man, thunder. That scares you. That is scary. Call of Duty wait, really? Holy shit, I didn't know there was a Call of Duty movie confirmed. I wonder what the story's gonna be on that one and what, like, if it's gonna take from any of the games in particular. I feel like the best Call of Duty story they have is probably like the Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3 trilogy. The original one, I mean. Yeah, June 30th, 2028. I heard before that Steven Spielberg wanted to make a Call of Duty movie, but they said no to him. I'm like, now I'm curious who's making this movie. Do they give any like information on that? It's gonna be Uwe Boll. Uwe Boll making a new video game movie after his success in 2007 with Postal, the greatest video game movie of all time. Why does it matter to me that I have all this dirt gone? Not really. Actually, to be honest, I have no idea. Was it a weird venture to get rid of all the dirt? Maybe. Do I have to deal with it ever again? Doesn't seem like it. This place is a mess. I have to clean up. To be honest, I'm like... I'm gonna have to figure out how to properly make this. I think I'm gonna have to make like a wood ground here. So I have to start at the bottom. Thankfully I have a bunch of spruce trees, so if I really need to, I can just resort to using those. Yo, Oscar Davidson, welcome in. Do you drive a Davidson? Or is that just kind of a, you know, a fun name? Wait, when I say a Davidson, I mean a Harley. I'm doing good, I'm doing good. Nope, just a release date? Oh, that's a shame. I mean, it's fine. It makes sense. But it would have been cool to know who was making the movie, honestly. Anything. How are you? Nice. I'm doing good, though. Davidson, are you a Minecraft player primarily, or like, is there any game in particular that is your favorite? Minecraft, definitely. Yeah, that's true. True. Is it going good? So far, it's going good. We've honestly been getting very little progress done in this Minecraft session, honestly. But I feel like now that we have a home, now we can actually truly get like mining. I was just looking for a good place to, you know, hang my hat. And I settled on a pirate grove. I wonder what like other video game movies are gonna be announced at some point. I know at some point Rockstar got approached for like a, you know, GTA movie, but that is something I'm almost curious. I'm like, how would that turn out? For some reason in my mind, I picture it like Crank, that one Jason Statham movie, where he's just a guy who's trying to get his adrenaline and whatnot. How many days is it? To be honest, we've spent... How many days? Does it say here? I don't remember. I don't know if it says. I might be, I don't know if it says it here, to be honest. I thought it did. If you see it, then, you know, tell me. Okay, Paramount making the movie. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's... I think I need a little bit more from the Paramount, to be honest. I'm like, Paramount is, they're doing some... They are behind some shady things. COD movie better be an FPS and the protagonist better not speak a word or we will riot. They don't speak a word until you see a different point of view from the character, in which case they speak with like a like a perfect like British accent. That's the COD way. You're welcome in, Ghost. Ghost, how are you doing? Welcome to our pirate grove. Is this even a pirate kind of idea? I'm getting rid of water. I feel like that's very anti-pirate. Yeah. Nice. Been better now, man. Been on hiatus. Ooh. Just, you know, just going on a break just because of like work and whatnot. Sometimes you just need the right game too. Sometimes you're like, you get tired of a game you're playing and you're like, oh man, I just need the right game to kind of like rejuvenate me. It happens from time to time with some games, I feel like. Do 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 do. I feel like Resident Evil Requiem was like a big like. I was kind of. I wasn't sure exactly what to play for a little while, and I was like, oh yeah, Resident Evil Requiem came at the perfect time. Work. I probably wasn't working, so I was forced to do Star Wars, but I also been working my hands off. Fair, fair, fair. It's good old reliable work. You can't beat it though. You can't beat having some, you know, some hard-earned cash in your pocket. I've also been starting a new position too, Ghost, so that's it's been a fun time for me as well. I heard it was good. How was the game? Have you never played Minecraft? Or which one are you talking about? Are you talking about Resident Evil Requiem? Resident Evil Requiem is really good, to be honest, Oscar. If you're at all into like the Resident Evil games, I definitely recommend you give that a go. But if you haven't played any Resident Evil game, then I definitely recommend giving, you know, at least play Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 4 before you play that one. You'd be doing yourself a massive disservice. This is taking forever. This is why I wish I could just have villagers do the work for me. I pay them a fair wage of 1 emerald. That's it. Okay, thanks. Have you played any of the Resident Evil games before, Oscar? Why are we closing the pool? So, I just need more land, and like, to be honest, I looked down from this village, right? And I saw this view of like a nice cove, and I was like, oh man, that would be a nice place to live. But now I'm like, now it's just a lot of work for me to actually make room that's livable. I mean, we can keep this little pool here. You know what, you actually give me a pretty good idea, to be honest, Doom, or Ghost. I'm gonna keep this little pool here, and we're gonna have like a nice little bridge that goes up here. That's a magnificent idea. We need a little bit of a pool. Right now I'm just trying to get myself up here to my crafting table so I can craft some fences. Okay, fence. That's not really gonna do what I think it does, but that's fine. I'm gonna have to get put a place where I can actually walk to from as well, or like a bridge. I mean, so a bridge will be going up here, connect me to a farther little, you know, bit of land. You know, that does tie it together a little bit. shouldn't be closing the pool whatsoever. Pool gives us high real estate value. Also, I should have another crafting bench, honestly. Do. Stairway. Stairway. Damn it. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's also another annoying process. We'll modify this at some point. At some point, I'll make it look a little bit fancier. For now, it's survival. What time is it right now? 3:59. Come on. Nope. Just give me an extra foot where I can just like, oh, there you go. I can do that. Ooh. I would. All right, you know what? It's a 2-hour mark right now. I'm just gonna take a quick little break, guys. I'm gonna refill my cup with something to drink, and we'll be right back. But enjoy the view of Minecraft. Also, the clips that are about to come on. So, BRB.
It was my favorite version of that song.
Also, hydrate. Okay, I'm going to do a dance. Well, let me find someone to rate out to. I'll put the links in the chat. If you want to put links. How quick can I move through you? That's what I want to know. Oh! The way she just like phased through the wall, that scared me a little bit. Go. I think the LSS would be in like good use then. You know, maybe we will do that. Just put it to 1080p and just see how it works on max. Yeah, it looks bad on PS5 too for the reflections and charm booth. Everything else looks so good. Ooh, maybe we should just do that then. maybe we just suffer through it. Try to see if there's any little other thing I can adjust. Alright, welcome back, people on the vertical side. Are you guys ready for the craziest fucking Minecraft you're about to ever fucking see? How many F words can we squeeze into one little time frame? Let's see. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Alright, welcome back everyone to the mining channel where we mine things. You know. Yeah, we're currently still building our dock. Very important. Of course, our development is relying on this. But what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna make a little, like, fence here too. Just, paint a nice little fence on the ground here. Flower girl, sup? Nothing much, nothing much. Currently we're just, doing a little bit of crafting. Just a little bit of crafting. But how are you doing today, flower girl? Flower girl, what's your favorite flower? This is a very important question. Don't ask me because unfortunately I don't have my own favorite flower. Alright, so, do I have my boat? Oh, I don't have a boat. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, at least I have a place to sleep now. So, I sleep here? Oh yeah, I need to make more bridge, more fence. When in doubt, just have them do it for you. Alright, there you go. 16 tons. What do you get? Oh man, actually I don't like that I made a 3-bridge one here. I think I used all my wood, unfortunately. I'm sad that I used all my wood. To be honest, the bridge now looks significantly grosser because it's weirdly proportioned. Alright, well, I mean, at least it's safer now. Nope, not good enough. We need more fence. You see, that's why I don't like I didn't want to do that. That looks gross now. How do I fix that? I could fix it by just getting rid of, you know what? That's what we'll do. It's a very weird solution, but, you know, it works for us. Get my axe. We'll just do this. You remember when, like, fences used to be made out of, like, you had to use a pickaxe to break them? I'm pretty sure that it was either that or it was the tabs. That was a very odd choice they had made. Oh, somehow I missed some fence? How does that work? Who did that to me? Break that. Oh wait, I have more sticks. Do that. I'm probably not gonna need 18 fences, but it is what it is. Here's the thing, my character's a baby. If he dies from like a drowning risk, then that'd be very sad on my part too. That's why you need to put up the fencing around the pool. Okay, that looks like an expert made it. Alright, now we can actually start the real journey. We're just going to mine. How long does it take until we get to diamond or a cave that will excite us into the potential of a diamond? 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I like about to go 5 for my stairway. Now, only if there was a faster way to mine. Wait, I have the other pickaxe. Let me use that real quick. And we also have an unbreaking pickaxe over here too. Oh yeah, I forgot. Gold can't break any mineral. I don't get why that's the rule, but apparently that's just how it works. Go. Come on. Go. Fuck. Getting to diamond's so slow. if you're doing it the legit way, it is a slow process. I think with a hardcore save though, it's always good to have an actual mine like this where it's more of a controlled area too. I do think it does have some benefit versus a mine or like a big big dungeon almost where it's like, oh well, there's a good chance you'll also be killed because you walk into the wrong cave corner and you find a creeper. Also, I don't have a shovel now. I think gravel's the worst material in any game. I mean, there's not many other materials in the game, but I'm like, I always hated when I encountered gravel in a mine. I guess I could just make a stone shovel real quick, but it's bad to admit that I'm just lazy. Well, the truth's scarier than you might think. I am. I can be quite a bit lazy. Come on. It would be considered a win if we see more iron. I mean, lapis lazuli is nice though. Lapis lazuli, whatever it's called. I hate how dark the caves get as like get down there. Win. Now diamond's gonna be next, correct? Hopefully someone has their fingers Actually, I don't know if you want your fingers crossed. Either way, hopefully someone's out there on YouTube or Twitch making sure there's some kind of good energy being sent to me. 'Cause I want that diamond. If anyone here knows Minecraft lore or like, you know, technicals, tell me, where does diamond start showing up again? They always mess around with it. I used to think it was like around like level 30 to level 20, I think. I think they made it a little bit more different this time around. I wonder how much gold I have. Oh, should I hydrate? Alright, let me hydrate. It's also called super hydration because it's Sprite. Sprite hydrates you more than water does. That's a fact. Have you ever seen the video of Drake drinking this Sprite? Doesn't he turn into like an android? You've seen that trailer before. You must have seen that image before, Kaboom. The image of like the robot Drake. Yeah, the LeBron Sprite. Did LeBron turn into a robot too? Or like he had like that weird deformation go on with his face? Where they gave him some weird yeah. No, I don't think so. Oh, LeBron just went for the regular like, you know what? I'm just cool LeBron. I don't need to turn into a robot. I wonder if Drake regrets that. I imagine he probably enjoys it. He probably enjoys seeing that image. They were doing a cranberry taste. Ooh, cranberry Sprite's not bad actually. They use LeBron in it. Does that mean he's going on too long? No, I'm joking. How many years is he still expecting to go? Is this expected to be his last year for sure, or is he just gonna replace his legs with like robot legs and is he gonna go forever? Yeah, I think that would be more entertaining, to be honest, seeing him go with like robot legs. See, my old legs were getting a little bit you know, they're weighing me down. I went to Korea and got my legs replaced. No, he had at least one more. Okay, yeah, nice. Is he still like highly ranked in the NBA games? I'm assuming like, you know, he has to be playing a little bit less than in his prime, right? Or do they not dare touch his rating? He's playing with his son. Oh yeah, I knew about that actually. That's kind of cool, to be honest. I don't know if that's like a first time thing that ever happened in like the NBA, but that's kind of a cool feat. Oh, no, let's put that over there. Oh, actually, you know what? We're gonna do the thing where we... Oh, I forgot to take the table from the village. There's a table where you can easily turn cobblestone into regular stone. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I can make a... Oh, someone left a treat for myself. I think that guy was myself, to be honest, but... I was like, oh, who left the extra piece of iron in there? A little, what, for a 40-year-old, he's still better than my... Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You see how J. Cole... I keep seeing stories where, like, J. Cole's in China playing for, like, a pro team. I'm like, what? What is he doing? I think I read that he scored nothing in his last game. Granted, I probably would also do the same, honestly, because I'm not, you know, a basketball hog. That's probably not good terminology for them. J. Cole's a bum. Poor J. Cole. Well, he did it to himself, unfortunately. He's done it to himself. Maybe we'll see one game in the NBA with him. I'll still hold out hope. WWE has a bunch of like guest celebrity like wrestlers. Like you see I Show Speed in the WWE now competing. Why can't we get like celebrity basketball players who are just playing in the NBA? Can we like start making that a thing? I want to start seeing like random rappers who are just in the NBA just playing, and they're like, he's the guest host of the team today. It's Quavo. Quavo's here. The most relevant guy of 2026. Quavo. Sorry if Quavo's in the chat. Don't mean to rag on you. With retired players is run by. Oh yeah, the is it called the Big Three or the Big Six or something like that? Actually, I think I was bringing it up yesterday. I was like, yeah, I think it did come up yesterday. I was like, what is that called? Big Three. Ice Cube's in the Big Three. It's him, Kendrick, and who? No, I'm joking. Oh, it goes on in the off season, I think. Oh, okay, so he doesn't try and compete with the NBA. I guess it's a good goal, I guess. Is it still doing good? I feel like I haven't seen any like Twitter posts, and usually it's sad to say, but I feel like if I see X post, it's a kind of a good sign of your like relevancy. Yo, Frost and Paws, welcome in on the YouTube side. Also, I'll send you your favorite player has his own interview show. Oh, really? Oh. Richard Jefferson's Eric Andre show. There's gonna be someone else. Hopefully it's him. He's just going off the loose end now. This is ugly. This is an ugly ass mine. Also, where am I in the mine? I'm at level 44. That's not even like... That's not even close. This is the fun part about Minecraft for me, though. You know how many hours of, like, real life time I've spent dedicated to just mining in a mine in fucking Minecraft? And then eventually that world gets deleted and it just turns into dust. I'm like, there's too much time I spend in some of these mines where I'm like, oh yeah, I don't think I have that world anymore. He's doing good post-retirement. So what are you making right now? We're making a step-by-step, you know, way down into level 20 around that area, or until we find a cave. We're just mining until we find a cave, or if we hit diamond, whatever one happens first. Minecraft. You know what, I do want to play the Minecraft Telltale game. The only thing is, I don't think that game exists anymore. Unless you, sail the 7 seas, as they say on Reddit. Arg. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about. I'll give you another reference. Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag. I'll give you another reference. One Piece. Yep, One Piece is a good one. Sea of Thieves. What was that recent Prime movie with the pirate? I'm pretty sure the guy Butcher from The Boys. I thought he played a pirate in a movie recently. I don't know if it was good, but you know, I gotta plug Prime because Amazon Prime. Every time I say Prime on stream, I get $1. That's a deal Jeff Bezos gave to me. Honor it. Honor it, Jeff. You will see me get banned tomorrow. He's like, he does a search on Jeff Bezos in like every caption and every stream. He's like, what are people on this site saying about me today? And he's like, wait a minute, this guy's saying I made him a deal that you know, I would give him $1 for every time he says Prime. I'd spend every day of every stream just saying Prime for like 30 minutes. Fuck if I know, to be honest. Somalia. Oh yeah, Somalia is a pretty good place for pirates too. There's that one episode from South Park where it's I don't know if you've ever watched the episode where Cartman, he goes to Somalia to become a pirate and he takes Kyle's brother with him. That's a pretty good episode. South Park's always fun. Copper though? Copper's garbage. I have no idea what you do with copper. Copper annoys me that it even exists. Alright, go put that right here. There you go. I have a bunch of stairs now. This is going to be a lot more productive. Prime from Logan Paul and KSI. I don't know if I've ever drank in Prime, to be honest. Actually, no. I think I've given it one shot before. To be honest, it's nothing special. You know what the real big shocker is? I still haven't drinking Red Bull. I've never given that a shot. I have given 5 Hour Energy a shot, and that was the worst night of my life. I'm like, I will never drink a 5 Hour Energy again. I was using 5 Hour Energy to study. It did the worst, it did the opposite. It did not help me study whatsoever. It kept me up all night and I could not get a good focus on. Chunky Monkey, welcome in. Always good to see another monkey in the chat. Damn, you need a vodka bomb then. Oh, is that the Red Bull drink? I like making my own Red Bull at home. I like to put a bunch of salt and some, you know, water. And then I proceed to mix in a bunch of AA batteries, and you know, usually it gives me my electrolytes and whatnot. It's also a very gross taste. I just go to any old remote in my house and I'm like, let me make myself a nice, you know, original recipe Red Bull. Mix it in for a sock for some more taste. You could do the sock filter. That's what you could do. I love gaffer tape. What is gaffer tape? I have no idea what gaffer tape is. Yeah, I'm gonna filter all my drinks through a sock, so I have that old post-apocalyptic taste. You know, that's how dedicated I am to Fallout now. I'm gonna thank myself in the future when I make this because I'm not gonna have to whole jump every time. Steal from the pipes and sell at the junkyard. What I like to do is I like to rent hotel rooms and, you know, break into the walls and take all the copper piping. That's usually a pretty good quick scheme. You just give them the old, oh, what are you guys doing in my, what's going on with my hotel room? There's no copper piping in the walls. Shout out 50 Cent. Is that what 50 Cent does? Does 50 Cent do the old, rent a hotel room and then take all the copper piping out of the wall trick. Get rich or die trying. Oh yeah, that too. He's also in the Street Fighter movie. I don't know if anyone's seen that, but so far I'm actually really kind of hyped for the Street Fighter movie. I'm not even like really that big of a Street Fighter fan, but I'll watch it because it has 50 Cent in it. No, I think it comes out, I think it comes out in like June, I think I saw. So that should be a fun time. You got 50 Cent playing Balrog, who, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know who Balrog is. I don't really know all the lore of it, but he looks goofy in it. I love gaffer tape, it's not edible, but I don't give a fuck. Chunky Monkey, you probably shouldn't eat gaffer tape then. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you what to do because you're a chunky monkey, so you gotta get your calories somehow, but I wouldn't recommend gaffer tape. That's like 15 years from now. Yeah, it is pretty long. Who knows what's gonna happen in June? Yeah, guys, does anyone know what's gonna happen in June? I'm seriously asking. Yeah. What other movies are coming out this year? I know Avengers is coming out. Doomsday. That's supposed to be coming out at some point. They had to completely change the movie because the fucking one actor had some legal issues, but you know, should be a fun time now. Dude, that's my username. I'm a human. Oh, you're human? Oh, I thought the username was like seriously reflective of what you are, which was a chunky monkey. You see, I don't lie when I use usernames. If you see the username MonkeyFunk40, you know what you're getting. Okay, maybe you're not seeing a MonkeyFunk40, but we are working on scratch cards where you can scratch and sniff, and you can get the scent of the stream in your home. Imagine that. You can scratch and sniff and get what I smell at the stream desk. Right now, it might be sweat because currently the heat is you know, it's on still for some reason, even though it shouldn't be, and we have no control over that. You're a chunky monkey. I'm not a chunky monkey. Take that back immediately. How come cows come? What? How come cows come? That's a good question. How does that work? I was about to say maybe we should look up no. Let's watch some cows doing in a field, but I'm like that's probably not a good thing to watch on stream. Unless we're doing like a farm stream. You know, if we're doing a farming stream, we have to watch some of that stuff just for the necessity. Look at this place. This place is looking pretty nice. I came from a home that was 5x5, and now I'm living in my own pirate cove. Beautiful. Different type of milking. I would love to do the drink raw milk challenge, where you drink as much raw milk as you can before you get sick. Because it's gonna happen. as much as people want to say they, you know, raw milk is good for them. I don't know if I believe them. I like to boil my raw milk just a little to kill all the bad stuff. True, true. Does raw milk taste... Has anyone here actually tasted raw milk? I think that's probably the best way to treat it, to be honest, is probably boiling it. Well, I'm sure that'd probably kill all the bacteria, correct? I'm not a food scientist, I wouldn't know. Copper, get rid of. Raw cod. Yeah, that's the pasteurization process. Okay, yeah. I was like 99% sure. I've had farm milk. Ooh, how is that? I've heard farm butter is good. Chunky Monkey, yo, I'm mentally unstable. You know, I don't think I have any rule in my chat that says you have to be mentally stable, but you know, I'd say, you know, make sure you're keeping yourself in line. You know, you don't have to go around declaring I'm mentally unstable. Then again, if you're mentally unstable, you might not know what's proper etiquette. Either way, isn't raw milk just cold milk? Raw milk is just chocolate milk. What farms do is they strip the chocolate from the milk and then they make chocolate bars. This is science. The scientists, the farmers are all just trying to get rid of the chocolate in the cow's milk. Also the strawberry milk too. You can't forget the strawberry milk. Man, can I just say, I love strawberry milk and like banana milk, and every version of milk is very good. Recently we suffered a recent loss. I think we've talked about it on stream before, but there was a milk brand that was like they discontinued their coffee milk variant, and it was the greatest version of chocolate milk I've ever had. It was just, I mean, it was like 3.75% milk, so that it was a very thick milk. It was pretty much, you're essentially drinking a milkshake. I felt like, not a milkshake, but like just a really thick milk. Anyway, but fuck, that was just probably the best milk I've ever had. And they discontinued it. I'm hoping they bring it back. I'm gonna write some angry letters to them. That's always usually what happens, that like it solves everything, is just writing angry letters. But if you boil milk, doesn't it turn into steam? Doctors hate this. That's true. You get steamed milk. Steamed milk. It is a thing, right? Like, I'm pretty sure that happens for coffee, right? Some coffee drinks requires steamed milk. I'm like 99% sure that's a thing. Good soup. Yeah, good soup is what raw milk is you get the chunks of just random whatever it is. Okay, what level am I at right now? Level 35. I will say, if I find diamond before I find iron, it might not be good for me. It's happened before, to be honest, where I've found diamond before I found iron. That's why I like to use the rock biomes. Those rock biomes are better for looking for iron. Let's keep mining. I'll probably keep going for a little bit longer. I wish I could play with you, but it's 1 AM at my time. Mr. Edits. It's also single player too. But you could just, I mean, you could start up Minecraft right now and play it without having to, yeah, you could pretend you're in the world with me. It might not be the most, you know, best answer that you want to hear, but it's the best answer I got for you. Kaloff, how are you doing, Kaloff? Welcome in. Always good to see you. And how's your week been? Hopefully you've been having a decent week. Actually, no. I hope you're having a fantastic fucking week. Get that decent out of here. Throw it out of the window. Oh. If I can find iron, that would be making my week a little bit more decent. Oh. Alright, there you go. It works.
Nico, it's Roman. Let's go bowling. Call me when you have a moment.
I gotta go bowling now. There's no bowling alleys near me. There's people who lawn bowl, but that's not the same. I don't know what lawn bowling is, really. It feels like it's not proper. Pretty good. About to start up the new Mickey Mouse Noir game. Ooh. My, was it Sloppy Poppy, I think, was talking about it earlier too, and he was, excited about that. I gotta check, I'm happy to see, like, whoever's checking that game out. Will your bro stream tomorrow, or you? There's a good chance my bro will probably stream tomorrow. I'm gonna probably try and get a stream tomorrow too, but if there is a stream, it might be a little bit later. Because I have work tomorrow. Actually, wait. Never mind. Yeah, there might be a stream tomorrow. There's a good chance there'll be a stream for me. Sorry, I had to remember my new schedule. I'm like, my new schedule, it kind of it gives me better time, and actually. Make one in your backyard. I would love to do that. Have my own bowling alley in my backyard. Oh, man, there was a house in my hometown a long time ago. Like, I seen some, it was like a realtor video, right? There was a realtor video that was showing that there was an old house in my hometown that had like a bowling alley in its basement. I think it was like I don't want to give away too much information, but like, it was an old judge's house. So, you know, I'm pretty sure the judge probably had quite a bit of money to spend. But it had it was a really sick fucking setup. I think so. I think it was on the riverfront, if you know what I'm talking about. I think it was one of those houses. It's one of those like bigger kind of like, whoa. It has a gate around it. That's what, you know, that probably tells you enough about it. If it has a gate around it, then it's probably a pretty fucking expensive house. Yeah, I was completely forgot it was coming out until a few days ago. I didn't know it, like, the exact release date too either. I'm like, it kind of just, I feel like it came out of nowhere almost. There's a couple games that are coming out of nowhere for me where I'm like, oh shit, that came out. I know, right? Very unique, but also cool concepts of concept of Cuphead and shooting. I do like that idea too. I do like the old aesthetics being used like properly now. Or like, you know, seeing new people try and tackle like a modern twist on it is really cool. Alright, we're only gonna mine for a couple more minutes because I think time is getting near for the, you know, the raiding hour. I'm gonna be honest, very surprising I haven't ran into like any cave yet. Usually this would be the time when I run into some huge cave that, you know, scares me because I don't know how to take care of underground cities and whatnot. Show me diamond. Show me diamond. I'm like a guy at the slot machine. Show me diamond. And I'm just yelling at a slot machine as I'm putting my entire paycheck into it. Show me diamond. That's sad. You know, it was funny for a second in my head, and I'm like, it's actually just sad. You're like, oh yeah, there's guys who actually do just go to the casino, and they're like, all right, time for me to put my entire paycheck into this. Then again, sometimes they do hit it, and they do, you know, they do make some money. But overall, they're losing. Ghost Rider, welcome in. That's someone I want to see in the MCU, is Ghost Rider. We haven't seen, I want more supernatural kind of guys. They've been dragging their feet with the Blade movie. I think they canceled the Blade movie. Then I'm pretty sure that's officially canceled. Mujuginra Manzi. I think I gave it a try. I think I gave it a pretty good try. Welcome in, Muda. I sell thing. Want to buy something? Nah. To be honest, I think I'm pretty good. I have a lot of wares myself that I, you you know, I'm carrying too much of already. But I appreciate your offer to become a vendor for me. What kind of things are you selling, Ghost Rider? To be honest, I don't know if I want your soul. Oh yeah, collab? I tried not to, but I'm like, the recent news has been like really kind of alarming where I'm like, I'm like, it is pretty crazy that there's guys who are, I don't want to make, like, I guess make too much light of it, but at the same point, he's kind of the kind of guy who would make fun of other people. But I'm like, didn't he do like, again, like a meth overdose? I'm like, I don't, how do people even get into fucking meth? I'm like, he looks like a younger guy too. I'm like, how are you stupid enough to get into meth? These guys buy the stupidest reasons. It boggles my mind. You know, I have a million stupid ideas, but not one of them is, hey, let's go and do fucking meth on this, you know, this Tuesday. Drugs are bad, MK. Yeah, I do agree with that. I can give you a gaming PC for only $571. Interesting. Tell me what kind of card, like, what's the specs on this gaming PC, Ghost Rider? Does it run on hell power by any chance? I am a general believer that you probably shouldn't be doing meth. I don't know if that's a controversial opinion, but if there's anyone who's in here who's addicted to meth, who wants to offer a counterpoint, you know, the stage is set for you, of course. You know, step up to the stage, just admit that you're doing meth, and, of course, you know, we'll talk about it. Yeah, I'll also probably give you a line to a pretty good number that you might want to call. Addiction is scary though. Like my addiction to the new Whopper from Burger King. You see, now that there's an ad break on Twitch, I'm also going to plug my own personal ads to Burger King. You see, Burger King has just renovated. They completely changed up the Whopper. Not really. Ghost Rider, I'm gonna say no to that deal. I think you're trying to sell me a bunch of rubbish. A bunch of rubbish. I think you're trying to sell me a cheap bag of tricks. I think you're trying to sell me a used Corvette that has no engine block in it. I think you're trying to sell me some baloney with no baloney inside of it. I think what you're trying to do is... How much longer can I go on this stupid bet? Turns out very long. Victor the Legend, welcome in with the redeem, the hydrate. Does it come with viruses? That's the question I want. I'm like, I only buy computer pieces that have viruses. More drinking indeed. If you're a fan of drinking, this is the stream for you. We drink on this stream. Not alcohol, just regular old water. Alcohol is the devil's drink, as we all know. Do you know the year in which alcohol was developed? Yep, the year 666. Or at some point during the caveman ages. To be honest, it could be either way. Damn, never mind. Can't do it. Yep. As soon as you find out the truth about alcohol, it's you immediately want to put it down. Wait, didn't Minecraft change it to where it can go into like negative numbers? If anyone here is a Minecraft fiend, tell me if that's the truth, because I'm pretty sure it goes into negative numbers now, right? Oh, I hope that's not the truth. Can't do it. Can't do it. Red Bull though, you can do. Nobody has an issue with Red Bull. Red Bull is the official sponsored drink of the Vatican. I want to see a picture of the Pope drinking. I wonder if he's ever drinking a Red Bull. Is that permitted? I feel like it would be very odd to see like the Pope ever pull out like a can of anything and just start drinking it. It is very accurate. I would love if they switched the you know how they give you wine during mass? I feel like it would be better if they swapped it to like Red Bull. Because like sometimes like halfway through the mass I'll be a little bit tired. I'm like, okay, well, I need something to wake me up. If they got Red Bull there, you know, I feel like you'd get a lot more people going to church. You think he's sponsored by... I would love to see a Pepsi sponsorship with the Vatican. He starts wearing like a Vatican uniform that has, you know, like a Pepsi logo on it. What, the big Pope hat just has a big Pepsi logo in the middle of it? That'd be beautiful. I think that's when people would be like, okay, well, we're living in a weird fantasy for sure, or like a weird simulation. Do no speak ill of the Pepsi Pope. He's gonna turn all the water into Pepsi. My god. How about a Mountain Dew cooler Code Red instead of wine? You see, I'm gonna go with that, to be honest. I feel like that probably has... Yeah, I could definitely go with that. It's more fitting than Pepsi for sure. Okay, there you go. I ran out of stairs, I think. Do I have any more stairs? If I have any more stairs already pre-built, then I'll keep digging down, but if we have no more, then maybe we wrap it up. Holy hell, like look at that. How much have I dug? That's like how much I've dug in 1 hour. I've gotten very efficient with doing this this stupid method. You know what? Okay. I'll make like 32 more stairs and then we'll start wrapping it up. Oh, okay, I made 40 stairs. Okay, well, you guys are gonna deal with that. It would also be cool if like he would also give you like a Pringles chip. A flavored Pringles chip. Along with the wine. Also, I just seen my pickaxe. It's gonna break anytime now. Yo, welcome in Eli on the YouTube. It's going very well. It's going very well. Nope. Go, go, go. Right now we're just trying to mine. We're minding our own business. Alright, well we're done mining, I guess. You know, I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna do a quick look. Minecraft. Diamond spawn. So it does go to like -59. So I'm at... Right now, we are at we're at an 18. So we have to go 50 more levels. That's insane. They have made this too much. Do you two bros do sacrificial limbs with Code Red? I mean, I'm more of a voltage guy myself. But, I mean, Code Red's the way you're supposed to do it. I would love to do that. Make a cult based around Mountain Dew. Isn't that what Heaven's Gate was all about? Didn't those guys drink a bunch of Mountain Dew and then they like, you know, they had upset stomachs? I'm kind of whitewashing it a little bit and like kind of cleaning it up a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened with them. That and Jack Link's teriyaki jerky. A terrible, terrible mix. I'm gonna be honest, it's every time I ever look at like one of those packages of beef jerky, I think it's the biggest ripoff. It actually makes me so mad that I look at that. I feel the weight of it, and it feels like somehow I picked up less weight than I had in my hand previously, even though I had nothing in my hand. Like, if that makes any sense. Like, somehow if I held my hand out and, you know, the air that was in my hand somehow weighs more than what's in a bag of beef jerky. It's ridiculous. Hello, my old friend, and may the force be with you always. TC, you know, the force is with you as well. And live long and prosper as well. I don't know what they say in Battlestar Galactica, but I'm sure someone in there said something wise. But TC, how are you doing? Welcome in. Hopefully you're also having a wonderful, wonderful, you know, Thursday. Excited for Spaceballs 2. Oh, that should be fun. I'm happy that Rick Moranis is back for that. I kind of hoped I was wishing they were gonna show off an actual trailer, but I'm sure it's probably like pretty early into it. I'm sure they don't have it actually like properly done. Welcome, welcome. You are indeed always welcome. Are you in a Star Wars mood right now? Right now there's that new Darth Maul TV show, and that's actually been pretty decent, honestly. What is this? One minute, let me bring this up on the screen real quick. I haven't watched this, so hopefully it doesn't like go off the rails.
1,800 miles in a night. Jack Links.
Jack Links, gotta have Jack Links. Gummy bear,
He's got a trucker voice for sure.
some Emmy.
It's the trucker diet right here.
That's right, baby.
You want a pickle in a pouch?
Got a pickle in the pouch already. Yeah, we can go with some of this. I'll run you out of the truck. And we'll do some peanut butter crackers. No roller dogs. Damn it.
So what are the essentials for doing 1,800 miles in a night?
God damn. Bro, living a trucker life would be very interesting. Like those guys who are driving 1,800 miles, like if you're driving constantly, I don't know, there's some kind of weird freedom to it where you're like, I can just you're just a man of the road. If I'm forever, that's true. You wouldn't be able to, unfortunately, I feel like that probably wouldn't be the best for like relationships, unfortunately. Maybe some truckers can give me some different like perspective, but I feel like, you know, being away from home for so long is probably not the best idea. I would do it too, to be honest. I would have a stinky old dog in my front seat with me too, and yeah, we'd do deliveries together. I'd watch Madagascar as I'm driving down the street, or driving down the I-40, whatever. I'll cover up the speedometer with, you know, an old napkin from Wendy's. All trucker things. Alright, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. What can we... Are we gonna find anything? Are we gonna get to level 0? On the road, no rent needed, kill a pro... It's true. It's what they do. You know how many trucker serial killers there are? Like, that is a genuine, like, fear, is running into a trucker serial killer. There's a statistic out there, I don't believe it necessarily, but I think they say 80% of truckers are serial killers. Now, I think the number is probably a little bit lower than that, but... You know, I do believe it. What more do you want in life? It's true. You're conquering the road. Okay, I'm gonna ask my dad. Hold up. Oh yeah, go ask. That's what we. You know what? Long time ago, we got a gift from Lucinda, for American Truck Simulator. Maybe we should finally play that at some point. I mean, of course, American Truck Simulator doesn't have the active, going around CO killing, but it'd be interesting.
Nico, it's Roman. Let's go bowling.
Man, I've been propositioned too
Call
much
me
for
when you
bowling
have a
today.
moment.
Unfortunately, we do not have, we don't have a proper bowling alley in this game. Oh, by the way, I can make pants. There's people laughing at me because I don't have pants on. Well, guess what? I got pants on now. I have Euro Truck Simulator, great game. I gotta, maybe I'll play Euro or American Truck Simulator then. My name is Haterman. Oh no. What does Haterman do for a living? Haterman, what do you do? Hopefully your name doesn't reflect what you do. Brainkiller though, welcome in. Hopefully the week's been good for you. Brainkiller, what game have you what have you been playing recently? What have you been dipping your toes into? Go. Break it. This is gonna be the run where I kill the Ender Dragon. This is gonna be it. It has to be. After the Fallout 4 permadeath, we had to redeem ourselves a little bit. I'm still pissed about it, to be honest. I'm seething. I'm very mad about that. All night I was thinking about that when I was doing my things. I was like, damn, how did I get killed by a bunch of robots in Fallout 4 permadeath? I was like, how could God let such a crime happen? He lets my Fallout run end by some robots. Okay, make it realistic. I just hope the trucker games they add prostitution. I mean, are there mods for American Truck Simulator? I mean, I'm sure they don't add prostitution into American Truck Simulator, but it would be an interesting foray into, you know, a further simulation of trucker life. Are there any like other trucker games out there besides Truck Simulator? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put this here. I like this song. This song is good. Dorito White, get rid of it. Andesite, get rid of it. Alright. 19, baby. 19. Oh, what's 9 plus 10, guys? 21? Alright. I think that's where I'm gonna save and quit, guys, for this. That was a... We did good today, to be honest. We actually got some things done in this game, which I'm, you know, very grateful for. Very, very grateful for. But I'm gonna find someone to raid out to. But before we do that, I'm gonna throw some links in the chat. If you're on the YouTube side, you guys can just go to the description and see a bunch of links there. But if you're on the Twitch side, you know, check out the links I just posted in the chat, of course. YouTube, of course, we're trying to increase our subs. So if you're on YouTube, you're enjoying the stream, you know, toss a sub my way, maybe. Or if you're on Twitch, if you don't mind following, that's also a thing too. Hello, what are you doing now? We're about to leave. We're about to raid out to someone on Twitch. But on YouTube, it'll just, you know, we'll be ending the stream. That is rad. That is rad. You gotta play one of those Yakuza games, Kaboom. Everyone's gotta play Yakuza. Yakuza 0. If there's one Yakuza game you play out there, Yakuza 0 is the one. But don't pay full price. Don't do that. That'd be a very big waste of time. No, I mean pay full price if you want. But the game's pretty old. I'm like, just get it while it's on sale. YouTube, of course, guys, check that out. We have more videos there. I'm planning. I want to do more videos. Like I said, once I get into this flow of the new schedule, anticipate more things on the YouTube potentially. X. If you guys want to keep up to date, of course, we post updates there. We also post updates on Discord, which you can also find in the chat. And my brother MCG519, he also streams from Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays usually. So I think he should be streaming tomorrow, so check him out then. But thank you everyone for being here for today's stream. Thank you, listened for the bits earlier. Was there anyone who came in with a raid? I almost should. Let me check. Oh yeah, there's that new Pragmata game that came out too. There's Pragmata, and then there's the Mickey Mouse game. Mouse PI, that's what it's called. Let me not disrespect the game. Who is online? I have to do it. You won't regret it. You know what? I think he rated me. I think was it last week or 2 weeks ago. I haven't been able to repay the favor. So I think we're gonna rate out to a man. His name is Loiter and Joker. Currently he's playing Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, which, I think that's the one on the Wii, correct? I don't know if anyone here is very much into Legend of Zelda, but check it out. It should be a good game. You getting Mouse PI? Well, tomorrow I'm probably gonna be picking up WWE 2K26. I think that's the current game plan. I might see how the gameplay is for Mouse PI, to be honest. I'm considering it, honestly. There's a couple indie games, honestly, that I also kind of want to give a check. I still haven't personally even given Samson a shot, so maybe expect to see Samson in the future. But let me start the raid out. We're gonna raid out to. Oh wait, dang it! I don't think I copied and pasted the name. Whoopsies. We're gonna raid out to Loiter and Joker. Enjoy the stream. I might be doing a stream tomorrow. I might not be. We'll see how I feel. But guys, have a great day. Have a great rest of your week. And outro.